What's up, everybody? Welcome to Audio Oddity. Back again. BDC, what's going on, man?
What's good? What's good?
Nothing much. Another week. Another week of video games. You know how it go. Man, so I don't know. It was kind of a slow week for me anyway. I didn't see too much out there. I got a couple of news stories to go over today. But other than that, man, it was a pretty slow week out here.
Super slow. They might have bit the bullet or whatever you call it, went ahead of myself a little bit with that new gaming system because it's been getting a lot of good.
Oh, now you want to backtrack on that
A
little
lot of people have
Google
been saying it's good.
that Google
That price
Cloud?
still is there though. That
Yeah.
price is still messed up though.
Yeah, you know what? That wasn't even on the news thing, but we could talk about that a little bit. But yeah, this is Audio Oddity. You can, all podcast platforms, all social media, and don't forget to check out the YouTube, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I want to thank everybody that is checking out the YouTube because I was just telling BDC right before this. Seems like every episode we're getting better and better. So, that's all we can ask for. It ain't huge numbers, but all you can ask for is you keep, growing. You do better than your last episode. So I appreciate that, and also appreciate the people over at Good Pods. On Good Pods, we're getting a lot of traction. We on the top 100 indie podcasts or something. I think it was 24. I don't remember,
Sorry
but
about that.
yeah, no, you good. I think it was like 24. So shout out to everybody on Good Pods, and just appreciate all the love from our small but faithful audience. So I appreciate it. So look, I'll be real. Let's get right into it because I'm trying to go watch this football. So
Huh.
it's a slow
My
week.
team
So.
won yesterday. Ohio State won yesterday.
Yeah, they won by a lot yesterday.
And
Like
and we
50
won on
something.
Thursday, the Browns. So
My team USC, we barely made it against Oregon. Barely. We won like
well,
about
let
field
me
goal.
fix that. My state team I stay in. I like the Cowboys, but Ohio, the Browns is pretty good.
Yeah. All right, man. So yeah, let's talk. So we'll just like I said, it wasn't on the it wasn't on the docket or nothing today. I wasn't gonna talk about it, but we can talk about that little screaming handheld by Google that you was bad mouthing and
Well, it's not officially good yet, but the
no.
YouTubers are
But
saying
I
it's
did
good. They're
see
decent. The YouTubers are getting their hands on it, unboxing videos, and it's still not there. Like we still
yeah.
haven't seen no sales. I think it comes out later this month.
It comes out this month?
I
I
gotta
don't
come
know.
out soon. They already
How
sending
much is
people
it? I didn't even see a price on
350.
it. 350. And all they do is scream?
Yep.
Ain't no way, boy.
Xbox is promoting it. Xbox is promoting it because it's got the Game Pass
Hold
on
on.
it.
$350. I can't download nothing to it. Like it don't got.
I'm not sure about all that. The screen is better than the Stadium, or not Stadium.
Steam
My back.
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck. Screen is better, which
I'm gonna
that's
have to
not saying
dig,
a lot,
man.
but
I'm gonna have to dig into that 350, and if I can't
don't go
download
hiking
games or nothing,
or on a train ride or anything without no internet.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. If I can't like download games and bring them with me, I don't know if I'm willing to fork out 350, because that's the appeal of the Steam Deck to
The
me is
price of an
that you can
OLED,
store games. Yeah,
a
I mean,
Switch OLED.
which it might be better than the OLED. I don't know, but like I said, we don't know enough about it. But I did see it getting a lot of traction.
If you got like
Paris Lily
half
had
decent
one.
internet, that might not be good enough. Still,
Yeah, Paris Lily had one. He had his Game Pass on it and all that. So seemed like he was enjoying it. I seen a lot of other influencers, get them.
I'll enjoy anything too if you give it to me. If you give me a Series
Man,
X, I love it.
man, don't be out here saying that. People send us stuff, they gonna think we automatically saying it's good because somebody gave it to us. But oh yeah,
Hey,
this
that's
is
the truth.
good.
If you
This
give
is
me one, I
good.
might like it.
I
But
love
350,
this.
I don't know if I like it for 350.
Yeah, I love this. Keep sending it to me.
If I can play it at home though, I mean, what's stopping me from playing my PS5 or my Xbox or my Switch on the TV?
Well,
That's the thing
so
about it. When you leave the house, is your internet good enough to play it?
yeah,
That's the question.
I guess it's situational. You know what I mean? Like the way I like my life, I'm not always able to like get on. But sometimes I'm sitting down, waiting for my wife to get ready, waiting for a kid to get ready for practice, or I'm sitting at a practice, soccer practice or basketball or
You
whatever.
ain't playing that at a
And
park.
but that's what I'm saying. That's why I need that download on the go. Like otherwise, I don't know if it's worth 350 to sit on my couch. Maybe like
Or you better have
200.
your 5G stick.
Yeah, maybe like 150, 200, something like that. But I don't know about that
It'll
350.
probably go down fast. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go down fast.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll something bigger happened this week. We'll see how that turns out. But something bigger happened this week too. So,
Oh yeah, something big did happen this week. I forgot a lot of Call of Duty was down all Saturday on Xbox.
well, we'll I didn't even know
On
about
Xbox only.
I didn't even know
Xbox
about that. I play on PS5, but we'll get to that. But I'm talking about that they allegedly, I say allegedly, caught the hacker who hacked GTA. He's been
Oh yeah,
caught.
they caught him. They said they
So
caught him. The 16-year-old or
yes, he was
17.
17. So the London police say the teenager was arrested as part of an investigation by the UK cybercrime unit. Let me read a little bit here. It's this is on from Kotaku. Today in London City, which this was about, I don't know, 3 days ago or something like that. Today in London City, police announced they have arrested 17-year-old from Oxfordshire Thursday evening, while the police have yet to confirm why. It's been reported that the teen was arrested in connection with the recent Uber. So he also hacked Uber and
Yeah,
Grand
they said
Theft
watch your
Auto.
accounts. They said
Yeah, and Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks. The suspect remains in custody at this time. So yeah, they think they got him, man. And
let me tell you one thing. The people are listening. When somebody get hacked daily, because you don't know, like it took like them to take money out of my account like 5 or 6 months later. You have so many credit cards or accounts or whatever
yeah,
got hacked that you might not even see. They might not get to you to 6 months. So check your stuff. The
yeah,
earlier you check it, the faster, the easier they can fix it.
yeah. So in this case, this was like two big multi-billion-dollar corporations that got hacked. And I don't know how anybody thought they was gonna let this slide. Like, I don't know how he
Yeah,
thought
you
he was
got
just gonna
celebrities who use Uber. A lot of
yeah,
people use
I don't
Uber.
know how he thought this was gonna like just go away. And congrats to the police for catching him fairly quickly. I mean, this just happened.
It's so much stuff behind that though. Like,
Yeah.
like the kit that he sold for $1 million. Like, you got what about that? The
Well,
story
that
is gonna get
see
bigger.
see. So not only does he have a hacking charge, he has extortion. I mean, it's a. I mean, he really messed up. So,
He
and
gonna he messed up and he got a job for
right,
life.
that's what I'm
They gonna
saying.
make him
So,
work.
so that's what
How
I'm
you do
saying.
this?
So
How
I
you
heard somebody say, "Oh, the kid ruined his life." Well, not necessarily.
a lot of times they look
Yeah.
for people like that to
A
do that
lot of
stuff.
times it depends on how good his hacking skills were, which I don't know because he got caught pretty quick, but it depends on how good his hacking skills were. He could have a future in cyber crimes. He might serve a couple years and then, get out, and he might have a future in cybersecurity or whatever. So he's 17 years old. He fresh. You know what I mean? He already
Yeah,
was
I
able
hear
to.
they have jobs like that. They have jobs where
Oh
people
yeah,
just
yeah.
hack stuff,
Oh
just
yeah.
hack to see what they can
Yeah.
do.
I mean,
They have
yeah,
people to
like I
do
was
that.
about to say, the kid's 17 years old and he was able to, pretty much take down two pretty big institutions, you know what I mean? So, and like I said, he did get caught fairly quickly, but he was able to do it in the first place. So, a little training or whatever, they'd be like, we always looking for people like you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Is that on my mic? Ugh. Anyways, so I don't know. He so yeah, I don't know. Congrats to the police, I guess, for wrapping this up quickly. I think he made a mistake by like trying to extort money out of it instead of maybe if he was just doing it for like, I don't know, cloud or whatever, it was one thing. But when you start like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and you gonna have to give me this much money and all that, nah, fam, like we ain't
He was
gonna
walking around like he was just bulletproof.
yeah, yeah, nah, they not gonna let that slide. And the FBI was all over that. So they caught him up pretty quick. And it sucks that things like this happen, that people want to go in and hack these big corporations and stuff, and try to hold their hard work for ransom and all that. But it's also good to know that we have like, you know, people working for the FBI that can get on top of this stuff and like squash it pretty quick. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was caught, I mean, within days. This happened last week, and they
Yeah.
and they already got him. So, it's good to know that their information is being protected. There's somebody out there. So that's good.
One of the things I thought was pretty interesting on this case was a lot of developers stood up with Rockstar and they started showing footage. Splatoon 3, some other games on that list. They were
Yeah,
showing
yeah,
early
yeah. I saw
footage.
that.
They
Yeah,
started showing
they
early footage,
yeah,
let
they
people
start
know,
putting out.
hey,
Yeah.
this is not GTA. This
Yeah,
is not how
yeah.
GTA gonna
And
look.
people and anybody in video games, man, if you call yourself, I mean, even if you like a sometimey gamer, you should know that these things take time. I mean,
And
you should
Rockstar
know games
confirmed
don't just
that's
come
like a
out.
year footage. Like that footage was like last year or something like that. So the game is
Yeah.
farther along than that, and it looks part. Like that's like saying that you look at a Batman cartoon or something. That cartoon didn't look like that. The first two
No, it
didn't.
was just an outline. Everything
Yeah, it
starts as
was
a
a
drawing
sketches
on a
and
paper.
then a bunch
Yeah,
of
a
scribbles
sketch on a
and
paper.
you know
So
so people are over exaggerating. Oh, it looks whack. It looks
yeah,
chill
and
a little bit.
I guarantee
Just
you,
chill.
yeah, I guarantee you, it still sells 1 billion copies in the first week. You know what I mean? Like I'm not worried
People
about Call
forget
of Duty.
about that once they see the new
Yeah,
trailer next year or 2 years or wherever we get that trailer. They'll forget about this whole case.
yeah, for real. All right, next story up. Another game. Well, here's a game that came out looking like it was sketched. Cyberpunk 277. So they did Cyberpunk is back, man. I don't know if you saw, but Cyberpunk did like 1 million players a day last week. Daily last week. And they say it's due to the fact of I don't know if you watched it, but Edge Runners on Netflix. That
No, I didn't
Cyberpunk,
watch it. I heard it's like some kind of anime.
yeah, it's an anime or something like that. It's on Netflix. I haven't watched it either, but they said the popularity of that gave Cyberpunk a huge boost, and everybody's back into Cyberpunk. So we were a little ahead of the game because I think we talked about it like what 2 weeks ago, getting back into Cyberpunk or whatever.
Yeah.
And but it really busted open like this last week. A bunch of people got back into it. So, and we'll talk about it. I'll talk about it more when we get to like what we've been playing. But yeah, I played quite a bit of Cyberpunk this week myself, and actually last couple of weeks. But I don't know, man. I'm happy for him. Like, I mean, I'm happy for him and I'm not happy for him because, like, I'm still mad because you released a broke ass game, but at least you fixed it, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess at least you
I'm
came
happy
back and
for them
fixed it.
because they could have did like that other game that the other EA, what's the EA game they did, maybe by
Which one?
BioShock and Anthem. They could have did like
Anthem,
Anthem.
Anthem, Anthem. And just
Anthem
quit.
promised to be fixed, and
Anthem
then
just
like months
quit.
later they just
Yeah.
we're done.
They shut Anthem
It
down. Yeah, yeah.
had
But
to be more to that. But Cyberpunk, they said they're the developer said they're into it.
yeah.
They're into they're fully into making content and stuff like that. But they did cut off last gen. I think we talked about that last
Yeah,
week.
yeah, they cut off last gen and they got some DLCs coming out and some more
That was the
updates.
problem, I believe, with the issues
Well,
with
yeah,
problems was they was trying to please the last gen because they wanted
develop
that
for
money.
two things. But yeah, man. So if you haven't gotten to Cyberpunk, it's all fixed now. If you haven't heard, and people really out here enjoying it, like I said, I'll talk about it more
DLC
later.
next
But
year,
yeah, yeah,
not too far off.
and I'll talk about it more later. But I've been playing it, so Cyberpunk's back, man. It seems like the game that everybody's looking forward to in the first place. So that's good.
Is the DLC free? Did they confirm that or?
No, I haven't heard anything about the DLC being free. It should be. DLC should be apology.
Just like I said with Anthem, I was like, EA need to those people who purchase Anthem, they need to have a free EA game or
Yeah,
something, or a
for
free
real.
month or year of EA access or something.
Yeah, for real. So next up, man, you heard about the new Iron Man game? Single player
I was
Iron
just
Man
about to
game
bring
coming
that
out?
up if you wasn't gonna talk about I was like, yeah,
Single
Iron
player
Man.
Iron Man coming out. What you think? Come on,
I
man.
don't I looked at the games they helped on. This is their first like big
Come
game.
on.
So a lot of issues they have with these games is the flying. If they can get the flying right, then yeah, I'm on board. Like if they can get Iron Man controlling more like the Avenger game, then yeah, I'm all for it. I thought he controlled pretty good in the Avengers game, so but I want to see how the flying is in this game first before the flying could mess up a whole lot.
Yeah, it
Superman, we don't
so
need another in Superman 64.
no, nothing gonna be that bad. But so I know people that played like the Iron Man VR game. And they
Yeah.
said the flying in that was really good. Like, you felt a little bit like Iron Man. It wasn't perfect, of course, but they said it was decent. It was pretty decent. So if they can copy like half of that, I'm trying to think of a game where like
If they could just do the Avengers with Iron Man, like if I was playing the Avengers with just Iron Man, I would have been cool. Like that would have been like a good Iron
I
Man
didn't like,
game.
and I didn't like the Avengers. And Avengers like too
You didn't like Iron
stiff.
Man in that game? How you felt?
No. Iron Man, how you felt in the game was all right, but I just didn't like Avengers as a whole. I'm
Yeah, I
thinking
love
more
that
if they
game.
can get it more like Spider Man, but I don't know. I don't.
That's a bad comparison.
Yeah,
Spider-Man don't fly.
I'm trying to
I
think
mean, to
who.
me, the Avengers game was a good. Like they could fix some stuff with Iron Man,
Yeah,
but the flying was on point. I never felt that it was like off. Like oh, this
yeah.
is bad. Like
Well, it's being done by EA and somebody else too. Who is it? Oh, Motive Studio. Yeah, it's in collaboration with EA and Marvel. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of a game where it's a single player flying game with a
it's not
superhero.
many. It's not many. It's not a lot
Yeah,
of
I'm
go
trying.
like
Nah, huh? I can't think of
not no
none.
good superhero game to fly really.
Yeah, where you just like where you primarily fly a lot. I can't think of none where it like feels good anyway,
The most
except for like the
decent
old stuff.
one. A lot of people probably never played the Superman of the Avengers of Superman based off the cartoon was decent, but that
Never even
was
played
based
that.
off the cartoon though.
Didn't even know that exists.
It was good. It was I think it got like sevens or something like that, but it wasn't like like the Arkham
Yeah.
like AAA title.
And that might be part of the reason why we can never get a Superman game right, because of like the flying. Like it's always gonna feel kind of janky, like so I don't know. Hopefully they can get it right. Maybe
We're
they
in this
can
day
do.
and age of where we got this, so all this
Yeah,
next gen and technology and peace. They can do something.
yeah. And maybe you're right. Maybe they'll just take a page out of the Avengers book and he'll just do like, because I think a while back, me and you played Avengers together. It was like what, last year or something.
Yeah,
And Iron Man, he feels pretty good. Like when you
it
play
was
with him and
more of a
stuff.
shooter,
Yeah,
more
it's
of a
more like
striker
a,
shooter.
yeah, like that. So hopefully they can get that right, man. We'll see. I like single players.
I
I'll
feel a
probably
lot
still pick
better
it up.
if it was Insomnia. Insomnia,
Yeah,
they
Somniac.
got Spider Man on
Yeah,
point. Now it's time to see
well
if they
they
gonna
they
do that
doing the
Wolverine.
yeah they doing a Wolverine game. So
See, but
I
I
don't
mean,
I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say that's gonna be good. I ain't got to see
yeah.
nothing. That's
But
gonna be good.
if I look at the history though,
Yeah,
like when your first game, this is gonna make them or break them for this studio, especially you sign with a big like Marvel, deal. So
yeah,
they better have their stuff together, which
yeah. They mess up Iron Man, they might not get another chance.
they
So
might
you're
be
right
doing
about
indie
that. Yeah.
games.
So all right. Next little story we got up here. God of War Ragnarok. So it got some information got leaked a little bit. The PS4 version apparently is gonna be 90 gigs. These are people who digitally pre-ordered it and they went ahead and downloaded or whatever. And they sent screenshots saying that their PS4 version was 90 gigs. That's how big it was. What you think about these games keep getting bigger, bigger,
90
bigger?
gigs is not bad for that type of game, but I know that game is like a movie with
Yeah.
gameplay.
I think next gen though, they're gonna have to step up these hard drives, man. They
And
can't.
when you beat that game, you're not gonna keep it on your hard drive for no years.
Nah. You can go ahead and delete it right away. But still, though, if you playing God of War and Call of Duty, and let's say you throw in 2K, you're done. You done.
Yeah, I mean,
You about they do one
PlayStation
update.
came with I think the PlayStation came with like 600 or 700 something gig. It was weird, a weird number.
Yeah, PlayStation comes with like it's 632 or 642, some weird. It's nowhere near the 1 terabyte they claim. Put it that way.
Yeah,
Xbox
you
has like
get good
200
deals
more.
though.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Xbox came with like 200 more gig on the Series X, like 800 and some.
yeah, you get good deals though with PlayStation though. I think for the better for your money though, because like you can
Yeah,
get a terabyte for like at Walmart, the best hard drive for $167. And
yeah.
versus Xbox, they still haven't brought down that SSD. It's still 229 or
Well,
Walmart 219. Like
the
they
only
ain't
thing
bringing
I
that
don't,
down at
the
all.
only thing I don't like about PlayStations is like you gotta open it up and like do the heat sink, and you gotta.
Well, if you get the ones already with it, like the ones like I'm telling you about, those are you just slip them in and with the 3 screws and that's it. It took me literally like 7-8 minutes.
Okay, so you don't have to like apply the heat sink and all that
Nah,
mess.
that
Okay,
they tell you can, but I don't. I buy the ones with the heat sink already.
okay,
The- but the benefit of having your system where you can open it is you can always clean it. You can change
yeah,
the colors. Like you see the not to get into another thing, but the article where the leak Xbox is white.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
it was like an ad. They had the Xbox White. You
Yeah.
can make your PlayStation black, purple, blue,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you want, and
Well,
you can
yeah, I
clean
know.
the
I've
fans.
been
So
meaning to change my plates forever. So
yeah, I've been waiting. I've been kind of lazy. Like when GameStop or my job have them, it's
yeah.
just they having a lot of places like, oh yeah, we gonna order them soon. So
Yeah. I'm gonna change plates. I want to really like go have somebody like customize them, like do a paint or do some kind of drawings on them and stuff. But I
yeah,
don't know.
it's
One day
easy.
I
Like
will.
you pull up a PlayStation video, like 5 minute, 6 minute video, and they have a video where you literally can change it. You just gotta get the right screwdriver.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I went and bought the screwdriver kit, and I was good.
Yeah.
Versus Xbox, you just stick it in the back.
Yeah.
That's easier.
Xbox. It's just a regular hard drive.
But there's only
Throw it
one
in the
brand.
back. You
There's
done.
only one brand doing it, and they're not going down in price. So
Well, yeah, that's why, because it's easy and they got you. So what you gonna do? But yeah, I hopefully next gen, man, they up these hard drives to like 1.5 gigabytes or something like that. So you're not forced to always go. I don't have them problems because I don't play games like I'm not playing like 300 and 400 gigabyte games at a time. I'm normally like 1 gigabyte. I have 100 gigabyte game and then a bunch of little games and then I'll delete whatever. But some people I
yeah,
know they play these big games like and they play them because they play a lot of multiplayer and stuff. So hopefully they'll bump it up at least give us extra 500 gigs next gen. So we're not forced to go out and buy like day one. You got to pick
you'll
up,
be paying 550, six
yeah,
fifty.
yeah. You got to pick up, but you got to pick up day one the system and a hard drive day one. You know what I mean? Hopefully it
Yeah.
don't get like that. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting where it went up to almost 100 gig for God of War, and that's PlayStation 4. We didn't even know what 5 gonna be. They didn't even say what 5 is.
I want to ask you something before you get into your next. What I know you might not have seen this, so
Mhm.
I want to ask you your opinion. What do you think about this rumor PlayStation coming out? This it's a skinny version. It's a
Mhm.
smaller version of it, and it's gonna have a detachable hard drive. They said.
I
So
think
they
it's
say it's gonna be
good.
USB. It's rumored
Yeah.
that it's gonna be USB. So you can buy, if you want to buy movies and games later on physical, you can buy this disk drive. That's one of the rumors I've been seeing a lot of. And how what do you think? How much it should be if it's a PlayStation without the disk drive?
So they already have one without the disk drive, right? And it's
Yeah,
what? It's $399. I think it's
yeah. I
four
don't
hundred
get that.
dollars.
Like, do it stay at 399?
Yeah. So I don't see how you go up. How do you make it the same? You know what I mean? How you
I
go up?
was
You already
thinking
got one
since it's
without a disk drive.
smaller, if it's some truth to this, I hope
Yeah.
that'd be interesting to see. I would think it's maybe 200 or 300, and then go the hard drive is gonna be 200,
Yeah,
or
man,
the
it's
disk drive
hard.
maybe.
It's really hard for me to imagine a $300 PlayStation.
Have you seen that? Have you seen those rumors going around?
No, I
Or
have. I seen rumors of a slimmer. They was coming out with a slimmer model, but I didn't know about the detachable and all
yeah, I
that.
read about that, and I'm like, that could work, but I don't know. I just throwing it out there. I seen that and I thought it was pretty interesting that you can upgrade later on, maybe
Yeah,
possibly.
I
It,
mean, at $300 though, I mean, I imagine it would only have like,
and
it'd
they
be
say
kind
it's
of like a
supposed to be
Series
thinner
S, like 500, huh?
and be dumbed down in graphics.
No, I mean they'll keep the graphics, but I imagine it's gonna be like something like 500 gigabytes of storage, and it's gonna be
Didn't
less
PlayStation
storage.
say that? Didn't they say when it came out they would never do that? Like the PS5 was never going to like dumb
I
down or something
see.
like
I
that, or
I vaguely remember them saying because they was kind of shit on that Series S,
yeah.
but I vaguely remember that saying. But they also
I got a
said,
Series S. I
they also
think
said
it's
they'll
gonna hurt
never
it in the
do.
long run.
Yeah,
It might hurt it in the long run.
they also said they'll never do a subscription service too. So
I mean, they started that though.
yeah, no, I'm talking about like Game Pass type service. They said that wasn't
They
viable. We ain't
started
doing
it.
that. So
Xbox this they changed it and made it better because
yeah,
when PlayStation first did it, it was
yeah.
only streaming at first. Then
PlayStation.
they added some where you can
Yeah,
download games, but Xbox took the idea and ran with it. Like they made it a lot
yeah.
better. So
I think PlayStation is we working a lot of the game because you do know the Series S it was kicking their ass like because you couldn't even people that couldn't get like the PlayStation 5, the Series S will account for a lot of the Xbox sales and all that.
I
So
don't know if that was planned though, because like when the pandemic, they announced that before the pandemic.
yeah,
To me it went in the right direction for Xbox with the pandemic happening. It just happened to be
yeah,
there
yeah,
at the
yeah. It
right
just
time because
happened.
they didn't need that chip.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
chip
and
ruined a lot of stuff. I hear like cars, computers, like all type of
yeah,
stuff. Like a lot of like You
And
know,
like so, and like I was, people I work with, nobody got a Series X. Like they'll have a PlayStation 5, but they won't in, or even some of them will have like they won't have a Series X though. They'll have a Series S. And I'll be like, man, y'all need to step it up. Oh man, well, I need to buy that big one. This one do almost the same thing. I'm like, oh,
if
okay.
I didn't have a PS5, I definitely would have an X. Like if Xbox is my main console, I
Yeah.
would have an X.
Now I got a
I would
Series
have been
S
got
and a
rid of my
PS5.
Series
Yeah.
S.
I got a Series X and a PS5, and I still want a Series S. My daughter has a Series S, but I want one of my own because I want to set it up here in this office right here, and just for future maybe content things we might do or whatever. Because it's so portable, you can just move it throughout the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I'm still
that's
thinking
one of the
about getting
perks
a
I like
Series
about
S.
the
Yeah,
S though. Like you want to take it to the living room real quick or
yeah, that's
going
right.
somewhere. This is
Yeah,
easy.
just grab it, go plug it up down there, play it. Bring it back up
When
here,
I first
whatever.
got it, I'm like, wow. Like the X, people know I like PlayStation a lot, but the X is a good system. Like it's not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
And you can watch all your apps and
But
everything it does with
I
the
mean,
system.
I
It
feel
runs
like
120 frames too. So
yeah, I feel like it would be smart for PlayStation to come out with something around
not
that
every
three
game
hundred
though.
dollar range.
Not every
Huh?
game do that. And some games come late on S. Some games updates come later. I noticed. I do got some games where the 120 frame mode comes later on with the S. We're working
Oh,
on it
okay.
here. But
But yeah,
it's still
it would be good for PlayStation to jump into that $300 range console market. I mean,
well,
that way
first
they
they
can
got to
kind
get the
of.
$400 ones out there more to see how that works.
I
Got to
haven't.
get them out
Do
there.
you know anybody with a disc with a digital? I don't know nobody. Have you ever
I
seen
know
one?
I met people online, but I don't know anybody like at my job or
Yeah,
in person or
I never seen one even. I like in a store or nothing. I never seen one.
I haven't seen. I seen them a long time ago, but that's when they was like, when they was getting them a little bit, and they
Yeah,
was gone. Like you had to order them online and then pick them up. But
yeah.
I see X's all the time though. We have
And
X's around here all everywhere.
it's not, and I run into a lot of people that like, like I said, a lot of people I work with, they game, but like they're Call of Duty Madden gamers, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They don't even know it's a digital PlayStation. Like I was talking to a group of them the other day and they were like, what? I was like, yeah, man, they got one without it. Like it costs $100 less. They don't even have a disk drive. And I was like, man, I ain't know that. Like, so PlayStation don't market it a lot, I guess. I'm guessing they didn't make a whole lot of them. I'm guessing. I don't know. I mean, during the time I was trying to get a PlayStation, never dawned on me to get one without a disk drive.
yeah. I told my friend one got one. I was like, I bought it from one of my friends, and I'm
Mhm.
like, like you got the one that's like a disc or the discless one. I was just trying to save money at the
Yeah,
time. He was like, no, it's $500 one. I'm like, okay, I'll take that. It don't matter.
yeah, well,
I mean, I
man.
like movies, so
Yeah, I mean, I hardly ever use my disk drive. I'm trying to think, but it's good to have it. It's there. All right. And last story. This one here is good, man. I like to hear this. So Xbox, I don't know. Did you hear about
home support.
Project
No,
Amplify?
no.
Oh, you
What
hear
is
about
that?
So Xbox is launching this project. It's called Amplify, where they are supporting black youth interested in the gaming. So basically, it's just basically it's a program to get like more minorities, that's interested in like becoming game developers or just
Who's
anything.
doing that again?
Xbox is
So they follow the
Microsoft.
footsteps of PlayStation. Then
They what?
they follow in the footsteps of PlayStation.
Yeah, only they're getting
PlayStation had a video like that, like a month ago, where they
yeah,
show where they do like they're supporting like schools and like you get
yeah.
scholarships
But
and
as usual, Xbox takes it, gives it a cool name, and then they
yeah, I don't even know what the PlayStation name
yeah,
is.
exactly. And then they push it. Yeah, then they push it more on social media. So, but yeah, I thought that was real cool.
Which one is this called again?
Project Amplify.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on with these names.
I don't know. It's catchy.
This Black Lives Matter Xbox or something. I don't
BLM Xbox.
know.
No, but it's good, man, that they got so I'll read a little bit of like what this is
Now, I
about and
never seen
everything.
it. Like, do they got a video like PlayStation did? I know PlayStation had a video.
Um yeah, they got a little video on the webpage. If you're interested, it's on I got this from xbox.com news, and they got like a little promo video on it with a statement below and stuff. So yeah, man. Like, let me see. So look, this is what it says. It said a recent survey at HBCU Connect, which is historical Black colleges, universities, commissioned by Microsoft, determined that out of 200 respondents, approximately 95% of college students and alumni from HBCUs across the country shared that they have an interest in a career in the gaming industry, with 34% of the respondents stated that they were specifically interested in program management and roles, 24 interested in engineering roles, and 18% interested in gaming development roles. This week marks National Historical Black Colleges and Universities Week in the United States, which occurs annually. So they just go on about, that a little bit. But I'll skip to the second paragraph down here. Gaming is the leading form of entertainment, but to date, only 2% of professionals in the video game industry are Black, compared with the 13% of the U.S. population. And partnership members of the Black communities at Xbox is looking to up the level of that statistic and close this gap by promoting pipelines for Black people and youth across the gaming industry. So they're saying out of 13% of people that make up the gaming industry in the United States of America, only 2% of that is Black. So they're trying to get more of these people from these historical Black colleges and stuff that are interested in going into game development, game marketing, stuff like that. Give them a path to get into it, So
yeah, like I want some, what's the name? I want some boys in the hood, Telltale Games and stuff like that, They don't have any Black games like that, Telltale Games like that, like the story base.
Could you imagine? Pick up the
They'd be
40.
Like, Ricky, you gotta aim with the guy.
You gotta aim with the gun. It'd be like pick up the 40, press A.
Nah.
Press A.
But they don't have any like Black games like Bully or Rockstar, even like
Rockstar did it ain't been too many like Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
CJ was the last one, I guess. It's one of the best ones, people say. San Andreas.
Yeah, they don't do many games surrounded by gang violence. There was one with Snoop Dogg in it. I don't know if you heard about this game.
It got canceled.
Yeah, it got canceled, but the game was like almost finished. I think it was.
They showed it at the Game Awards, and it was like a year later. It was like, oh, it's done.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but
50 Cent has something. Didn't he have a game come out? I don't know.
Yeah, two good games. They were successful. Get Richer, was it Sands of Time or
something like that? I don't know. Yeah, he was like running around the Bluetooth vest.
Never made a third one or whatever. I hear they was good, and I was always looking for a remaster, and they never did them.
Yeah, so
maybe by Universal.
But
Universal was the publisher.
And we're not saying like gang culture is Black culture, but I guess we're just saying like there's not many like urban based games.
I like to see stuff like that in a video game, like San Andreas. It was like this is cool. Like I grew up in stuff like this. This is you can relate to that. Even True Crime Streets of the first True Crime was kind of like kind of in that setting.
Oh yeah, I remember that game. Yeah, so I remember, but down to like, what was it, last week? No, not last week. It was probably like a couple weeks ago. That wrestling girl, AEW. They said she was like the first Black female character on
Cargo. Been kicking doors, man. She's been breaking records, man.
That's crazy. Think about how long video games been around, and here we are, 2022, and she's
on the first cover. Yeah, and nobody didn't even think of that at first. When I seen the cover, I didn't think of it. I was like,
that is
she on the cover. I'm like, that's cool. I didn't think, oh man, she's Black. Like,
No, you were just thinking, but nobody would have thought that she would be the first Black woman on the cover of a video game. That is insane.
She's the first
video game. Yeah, she's the first.
No way.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. She the first.
I didn't
the very first. You could Google it. I had to Google it. I was like, there ain't no way. But I Googled it. She is the very.
She got the nice cover too. She on the cover in the back, holding everybody together.
She said it. Yeah, she said it, and I was like, nah. I said, nah. Video games been out way too long for that. So I Googled it, and you can't find another one. She the first and only, I think.
Jade Cargill is, if you watch wrestling AEW, she's that like what she says, she's that B. Like that's her thing. And her first match in AEW was weird. It was with Shaq. It was a tag team intergender match with Shaq. And Shaq did his thing. Yeah, Shaq went through a table in that match. What? He did. That was one of the best matches that night.
Man, you gotta love Shaq, man. Shaq always go to.
He was all in. He said he practiced. He wanted to take bumps and everything, and he put Jade Cargill over. Like
and Shaq ain't young either. Like, nah, Shaq what, 50 and is about 50 years old.
And people, and the funny thing about Jade Cargill is she got rid of her Twitter because it was too many racist people harassing her. telling her to lose. She can't wrestle. She said some black jokes too. She didn't say them, but she said a lot of racist. Like,
Yeah.
and like, why are they hating on me? Because of my skin color.
And
She's very
why? I
vocal.
mean,
Like, she talks a lot.
black people been in wrestling for how long? I mean, I know it was a time where Ron Simmons was the only and first black champion forever, but I mean, after that, they didn't have quite a few black champions since
She
then. I'm
can't
sure, right?
win. Like her matches are good, and people, oh yeah, the person carried her, or
Really?
she botched that move. Like,
Man,
but I
ain't
didn't know she was the
but
first
hold
black
on a
cover of
minute,
a
back
video
up.
game.
But ain't that the whole thing in wrestling? Like the person carries you, like when they putting you up, like that's what
They
y'all
do
supposed to
like
work
the
together.
matches like
Yeah.
back and forth,
But
like
that's what I'm saying. You supposed to work together. Ain't that the whole thing in wrestling? Like that's the whole thing.
that's the easy way out. Like, oh yeah, she fought this person that was better. That's why, or but I didn't know that she was the first cover of a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
First
now. I don't think I never
first
had a
black
cover with a black chick.
first black female to be on a cover of a video game. That is her. So
I know she now. I got to go back and look at her Instagram because she posted the first black on a video game. But I
she
wonder, did she
said it.
say
Yeah.
video game or a wrestling game now?
I think she said video game, if I'm not mistaken. I can't think of no other ones. Can you? I can't think of
I
no
never
other.
bought a video game with a black. I mean, I buy digital, but still, like
Hell,
they
the
would still
only
be on
other
the
dude,
cover.
the only other person I can think of like being black on a cover of a video game. I'm pretty sure there's more black people, but I think the Mafia 3 dude, was he on the cover?
Yeah, well. They had black people on games covers, maybe just not
Yeah,
women.
that's what I'm saying. I can't think of too many, but I'm pretty sure they
Yeah,
had
because
the Mafia
the
3
True Crime
dude.
Streets of LA had a black dude with
Yeah,
braids.
he had one. It might have been, it seemed like Booker T was on maybe a wrestling game or something one
Yeah,
time.
he's been on covers.
Yeah, one time. But yeah, she said she's the first black female to be on a video game. That's what she said. So, if
Well,
I'm not mistaken,
before we leave this, she is 38-0 right now. She just won her match this week,
she's a
38.
women's champion.
She's
She is?
TBS Women's Champion. Yeah, she's
Okay.
won 38-0, never lost. She's the
Okay.
first and only TBS Women's Champion so far. Since she's won it, ain't nobody beat her.
Well, that's good. At least
She's
the
been on all social
organization,
media and stuff like that, and she's on with celebrities. A lot of people love Jay Cargill. Like,
no, at least the organization not like listening to like social media and all that, and not taking her belt, whatever.
oh, they don't. Yeah, they don't care about that type of stuff. AEW, like the one black girl left. She said that they was Tony Khan was racist, and you got so many black people in TNA or AEW. Like, people do
Yeah.
that when like, a lot of people use that card always when they get fired or
When they
when
don't
they're not
feel
doing
like
good enough.
they don't feel like
Because I'm black,
they're
Oh,
being
you
put
know
over.
why the
Yeah.
skin color? Like, no.
They don't feel like they've been put over enough or whatever. They,
I feel that they need some more black games though. Maybe Microsoft might try to push this maybe with this new service, or I mean PlayStation is too, but
well, I mean,
I
I
feel that
guess,
they feel like, a lot of people like you got a lot of these black directors coming out like Jordan Peele and
yeah,
the one that did rap shit. I forgot her name. She's a young comedian. She does, like
yeah,
we don't have enough with video games. And I think people just don't care, or maybe just don't. I don't really care who make the games. I just see the name. Oh,
yeah,
EA makes it, or
yeah,
THQ,
yeah.
or
I don't know the people behind
yeah,
it,
I don't know the people
but I
behind
mean,
because
I
you
guess
never see the names. You don't know the names on what the race is once you beat the game. Like,
so. To
oh,
me, it comes down to maybe they need more like ethnic ethnic people writing the stories for the games, not necessarily
yeah,
just developing, but like naturally, you're gonna write the story based on your background, what you know about what what I mean when you're writing the story. So
yeah. A lot of people do it for their games. Like, I'm pretty sure Ghost of Tsushima had some,
some
some writers.
some Oriental writers on it or whatever to help out or whatever. So maybe they can get more of that in there.
But
Maybe
maybe
that's
they talking
why.
about the like actual developer though. I'm pretty sure they got some black like writers for games and
Yeah, and I'm sure like even on like GTA San Andreas, I'm pretty sure they brought in maybe some ex game members to consult
you
on the
had to
game.
write that. You had to have some people for that.
Yeah,
Like,
like
a white
something
person
like
ain't doing it
that.
by herself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I don't know, but it would be nice to
I mean,
see
ain't
more
nothing wrong with that.
games.
Getting the from the source.
Yeah,
People know that Take Two or Rockstar, they work,
and
around the
it don't
stuff they do.
necessarily have to be nothing crime related. Just some more black protagonists in games. You know what I mean?
Like
You
the
know.
Dr. Dre stuff they did, good stuff. I didn't beat it
Oh, and
all,
yeah,
good
yeah, yeah,
stuff
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
stuff
running
like
with the
that.
golf course.
Yeah,
Somebody took his music.
yeah, yeah. And you're doing a
I
mission
gotta
where you're
beat
trying to
that
help them
story. I
get it
gotta beat
back.
that
Yeah,
story. That story is actually good.
yeah. But yeah, man. So Yep, Xbox out here doing great things, great things. So that's good to hear. And that's all I got. That's the story. We can hop into what you've been playing. What you've been playing.
Well, it's gonna be a short version then. Splatoon and Call of Duty. I will say I had less issues with Call of Duty than a lot of people were playing on Xbox. Um I can say the invasion mode is pretty good. It
Yeah,
has it has AIs, but you get less points. I think the AIs are there just for like, just to make it look more cooler and stuff like
yeah,
that. I did play third person mode. Third person mode is pretty good on team deathmatch. All the modes I play, like search and destroy. The only thing I have about it is the only crap I have about it is the when you stop, you have to stop to look over your shoulder like the chains.
yeah,
So when you go left, you got to stop and then hit the button, and then he goes left, and then you got to stop, or just stay stop and hit the right. When you run in with a game like Roll Company or PUBG or something like that, you could do it on the go. Like, I think that's a problem they got to fix with that third person mode. But Call of Duty has been pretty good. That's really it. Just Call of Duty. I played the beta. It runs good. The servers has been pretty good so far. And Splatoon, I've been playing the story mode. Ain't nothing really talk about. The story is not like, a bunch of cutscenes, and the online is pretty good. I've been doing Splatfest, and that's about it. Like, work has been kicking my ass right now. Like,
I
for
hear
those
you.
who follow me on the wrestling side, I changed my podcast and stuff like that name, and Talk is BDC Wrestling, and that's really it. I haven't really did much. It's been a kind of a slow week.
Yeah,
Video games, like, the Iron Man, what else has been? That's it, really, right? I ain't seen nothing new. I mean,
yeah. It was a slow weekend, like like I said before we started the news. It was kind of a slow weekend, new stuff, but
it's kind of a done week with most of the stuff is done already. It's getting ready to drop. Like, a lot of stuff was already started. 2K, Splatoon, just
yeah, yeah,
Batman is coming out soon.
yeah,
Call of Duty, God of War. A lot of these games are done. They just working on stuff for next year.
yep.
It's just what you've been playing.
So I've been playing primarily is the beta, Call of Duty beta, and Cyberpunk. Um Cyberpunk, really enjoying it, man. I don't know how far I am in the story. I'm pretty deep though. And that game's pretty cool. Like, so I thought it was a lot more technical than it is, but then I realized that it's just kind of like a run gun shooter kind of,
Yeah,
you
you
know, it's
forget sometimes you're not shooting humans. Sometimes with robot, I be shooting them in
yeah,
the like face. Sometimes they're like, "Why he ain't dead?" Oh yeah, I forgot. Like,
he's a robot. And some missions I found where you ain't gotta shoot nobody. You sneak in there, you can just run back past everybody. Go to
yeah, that's
everybody
what
shooting at you, you
one
run
thing
right
people
past
forget
them.
about
Yeah.
that game. You don't. It's not like a set to where as long as you can get to the end, you can get
Hmm.
to the end no matter what way
Yeah. You don't
that
have to
mission
kill
happens.
everybody
You
on the
gotta kill.
level. Yeah, you don't have to kill everybody on the level and all that. Yeah, you can just run right to your objective, what you're trying to do, and and then and the cutscenes are long as hell, man. Some of them cutscenes, man, I'd be like, man, I don't even want to hear this story. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know the story for real talk. I'm gonna go back and watch a YouTube video maybe after I beat it or something and put it all together. But some of that stuff, man, I just be hitting skip, 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 skip,
You
skip.
skip cutscenes.
Yeah. Oh man, I skip a lot of cutscenes. Man, they be talking too long. I get tired of hearing Keanu Reeves. I don't want to hear him talk to me that long. So, but I am enjoying the gameplay and stuff. It feels good. I really wish the game was in third person. I know I've said that before, but I'm gonna keep saying it. I really wish the game was in third person. But first person feels pretty good. And maybe it's just
Got
me, but
Call of Duty. You got
the
Call of Duty. So you already asked for Call of Duty third person. So
yeah, they like, look, shut up. We
I
gave you
feel
that.
that they modded that already on
They
PC
did.
though.
I think they modded on PC. They modded the third person mode. Um, um, that's it. I don't.
Here goes
Some of
some
the
early
guns.
news we didn't talk about. Some
What?
other news. Diablo 4 got leaked as well.
Yeah, nobody seemed to care though. But yeah, Diablo 4 got leaked.
I mean, GTA is the game that people have been. I mean, they're both big though.
Yeah,
Diablo is big, but
yeah.
it
People
kind of
leaked
like
Diablo 4. People was
kind of
like,
got
eh.
like
And they was like, eh, okay.
after Grand Theft Auto. Like, if it got leaked first, it probably would have been big, like, but I feel
Yeah.
like nobody's like, oh, like, yeah, it got leaked. I'm slowly looking at like just IGN with stuff, and it's really nothing new.
No, no,
Like
no, no, no.
one thing they did
They
talk
keep
about was that Evil
reposting
West game.
stories.
The
I
Evil
heard
West game
about that.
we're talking
You been
about.
seeing that?
I've
Yeah,
been
I seen
seeing
that.
some of
Yeah.
it, and it's one of those games you look at and you like whatever, and then you just damn that look
Yeah.
okay. Like, okay, like I'm
Yeah,
like okay, it's
you keep
looking
looking
good.
at it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It might be one of those hit games. What do you call it? Like a sleeper hit.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know what the sleeper hit of the year is yet.
But yeah, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, to wrap up what I've been playing. So yeah, Cyberpunk, enjoying that. I am gonna beat Cyberpunk. I am going to beat it. I've been playing the beta. Man, I really enjoying the beta. I've been playing mostly the third person stuff. I've been playing the one where you I'm not even sure what it's called. I've been team deathmatch, and also the one where you capture the locations or whatever.
Yeah.
And man, I've been playing it. I think something is wrong with the game. It's no way I'm that bad at it. Ain't no way I should be getting killed that much. So no, but yeah, I'm not good at Call of Duty at all, man. But I
I'm still
managed to
getting
get.
there. I'm still getting there a little bit. You
Man, I'm
got to slow
horrible.
down on them corners.
Man, I get like I average 1 kill a game. That's it. I be looking at my team in team deathmatch. They got like 10, 10, 13 kills. I average like 1 kill a game. But I think I just need to get my boundaries down, like learn what people are and like what most likely people gonna be coming from and all that. But I am having fun
Yeah.
with it in the third person mode. I will be buying the game because of the third person mode because I'll probably be
Oh yeah,
engaging
they're
in that
gonna keep
online a
that as
lot.
a thing that's gonna be there, like when you click on it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep that. I'll try to get in tonight. I'm gonna today sometime or tonight. I'm trying to get in some matches with like people I know because I know it's a couple people I know that's playing and we just been missing each other on trying to play together. It's a lot better playing with people you know. Like I
Yeah, I
do.
mean I'll be on tonight too.
Okay, yeah, I like I'll be on team deathmatch with like third person, but like I don't know nobody, so nobody talking to nobody. They might be talking to each other, but I'm just like there. You know what I mean? Like nobody watching out for me. I just follow them and stuff. And sometimes I be like sacrificing people. Like I wait till they go out, you get shot, then I know the person that. And I'm pretty sure they do the same to me. They sacrifice me sometimes. You run out there.
Some people do that in Call of Duty for those streaks. Dang, it's getting
Yeah.
sunny. Like it was like it's raining. I'm in Ohio. It rains and then like it get cloudy and then like the sun just came out of nowhere. Like, you
your
see, it
light,
just got bright again.
your light
Really,
got
really
better.
bright. It's supposed to have been like terrible weather this week.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's all it's been for me. Cyberpunk and Call of Duty beta. The beta's been looking good. Like I said, I don't play a whole lot of Call of Duty before, so I don't got like a lot to compare it to.
Yeah,
But yeah, I will be picking up this new Call of Duty.
I
That's
got some
70
more. I got a little piece of news I found pretty
that's $70
interesting.
though.
For the 2K is a popular game.
Yeah.
They said they got hacked recently.
Oh,
They're
really?
reporting that they said don't open any links
Oh,
from
okay.
2K at all this week. Like I guess they've been hacked, so a lot of those hacks. It's been a lot of hacks lately. What's up with all these hacks? It seems like.
Man, I don't know. People bored. I don't
It
know.
seems
I don't
like
know
every
what's
time of
going
the
on.
year. It seems like once a year, like a lot of these
Everybody just
places
start
get hacked.
hacking left and right. I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
like I don't know. Like
So
people
what
get
they trying to
mad.
get
Like
people
some people
information
hackers
or
get mad
they
and
trying
they
to get
just
people
hack.
information out of there? Or what they doing?
Let me go see because it says do not open any links from 2K at all. It says any links from the support page sending you like the confirmation on stuff that you gotta confirm. They say don't open it.
Mm, okay. All right. So that's a public service announcement. If you're playing 2K, don't open any links because 2K has been compromised.
Yeah,
So
I'm only saying that too because 2K is pretty big, so
yeah,
a lot of people got their credit cards and stuff like that on there because that's a money game. So
yeah. Hopefully, hopefully they got that fixed by the time I hit Game Pass. So
you said Game
yeah,
Pass.
hopefully by the time I hit Game Pass, they got that fixed.
Yeah, Rockstar. That's
That's
one
when I'm
thing.
playing it.
Take Two don't believe in the Game Pass. Like they believe in it stays on there for a little bit and then they
Yeah.
take it off because like
Uh,
that game
it's
has been on Game Pass like 5 or 6 times already.
yeah, it's stay on there long enough for me to play it. That's it. That's all I need.
What you
I just
think
want to
about
play a
what's the
little bit.
name?
What?
Deathloop. You
I
didn't
don't
when you
like
play
Deathloop.
Deathloop.
I didn't like Deathloop. I bought it
You
when
didn't
it
try
came
it.
out. I didn't like it. I didn't like. I don't like roguelike games like where you got to start all over from the beginning. I don't like that.
Yeah,
And that
you gotta
game,
save your ability and then try to
yeah,
go back because you got to get all the killers in one day. The
yeah. I bought.
assassins.
Yeah, I had that game when it first came out, and it just wasn't for me. I tried playing it. I'm probably got like through the first 2 levels or 3 levels, and then I die, or that girl will pop out and shoot me or something, and I just get pissed off. And I was like, you know what, the hell with this game. I ain't playing it no more.
Well,
So
it's on
yeah,
Game Pass and on PlayStation Plus. It's on both.
yeah.
It's weird. I think that's the first game to do that. It's the first game to go
To
on
be
both
on both
services the
servers.
same day.
Now, is it on Plus like one of the games they given, or it's
It's
on
on
Plus
Plus,
like
like
the
the
subscription?
PlayStation Plus service, like the
Oh,
Game
okay,
Pass.
okay, okay.
It's on both though, the same exact day.
Oh, okay,
They
okay.
never did that
Yeah,
before that I remember.
yeah.
And
Which,
they
by
had
the way,
features. They added new features and crossplay. And
that game was a PlayStation exclusive. While we talking about exclusives and PlayStation be all butthurt over it,
somebody said it still has the Dual
that
Shock
game was
like
exclusive.
thing. One like it still has PlayStation stuff in it in the Xbox version. Like they didn't remove everything
Oh. Yeah, I mean, and it's made by Xbox
because it
Studios,
was
so
made for PlayStation before they bought them. So it was a
yeah,
PlayStation game.
yeah, it was. But yeah, I didn't like Deathloop. I know some people that loved it. I know some people had it up for their game of the
IGN
year,
gave it
but
a 10.
yeah, I didn't like it. I did not like that game at
Yeah,
all.
I sold mine and I downloaded it on the Plus. Maybe I might finish it.
Yeah, I'm not going through that no more. So
Damn, yeah, it's not like that. It's not like that.
no, it's done. It's done. All right, man. I think we said it all. We can get out of here. Anything you want to say
He
before we
said
go?
it's ready for some football
Oh yeah,
time
yeah. I'm gonna
Sunday.
go ahead try to catch the second half of some of these games, and then catch these afternoon games, and hopefully squeeze in a little beta, and that'll be it for me this evening. All right, man. I'll holler at y'all, and thanks everybody for tuning in, and everybody be well.